In today's video, I'm going to go over the loot from the Lesser Demon Champion Scroll. I do want to have a short disclaimer that this video is more just for fun and that your loot will vary based on how many kills it took you to get the Lesser Demon Scroll. So this is more, again, just for fun and more informational as well. So the first thing I want to do is to take a look at the wiki itself and see what drops we are supposed to get. All right, and I have the wiki pulled up, and if you're following the method that I showed you, you will not be using the Wilderness and you will not be using the Catacombs of Krend. So we're just going over the regular Lesser Demons. If you guys don't know the most efficient way to get the Lesser Demon Champion Scroll, make sure you check out the quick guide that is on my channel. With that said, let's take a look at the drops. There are the Vile Ashes, which we will count and then take away, because you can also bring a Ash Sanctifier and get some of that prayer XP, or I guess you could also just pick them up and bury them, well, scatter them if you want to, but I would assume you're either just going to use the Ash Sanctifier or just leave them on the ground, but it could be a money-making method for those lower levels. As far as weapons and armor, you can get some steel items and some myth and runes. Steel full helm, steel axe, steel skimmy, which these are kind of worthless because you're not going to pick them up most likely and waste your time banking, but they do exist on there. And then mithril square shield, mithril chain body, and rune med helms, all of which you will probably pick up and out. So I will be including those in our metrics. And then you have a bunch of runes, and this is nice because they are phenomenal for fire runes because they are lesser demon. Your fire rune stack does really stack up, and you also have chaos runes and death runes. Not a lot of death runes, but they do add up over time, especially if you're here for a while, which can happen. Next up on the list, we have herbs. The herb drops are not insane, so you can bring an herb sack just in case, but they do drop all of the normal herbs. But again, 1 in 512 is the lowest, 1 in 682, then 1 in 910, 1 in 1100. Like, these are not good drop rates at all for herbs, so don't expect to come out here and get a lot of herbs like some of the other videos that we've done in the past. They also do drop a lot of coins, so you can stack a lot of coins up when you are doing this task and make a decent amount just from the coin drops alone, and there are different quantities. They also drop jugs of wine and gold ore, which again, you probably won't be picking up, and if you pick up the jugs of wine, you may just do that just for a little bit more health. They do also have the gem drop table. Keep that in mind. Bring a gem bag with you, and you can pick all these up. The drop rates are actually not too shabby. 1 in 28, 1 in 256, and 1 in 512, and your diamond is a 1 in 2K. So overall, not too bad at all. Definitely bring a gem bag. There are also territory drops, so you will get a ensouled head. You get these a lot, like a lot. Like, I got over 100 when I was doing mine. Could be closer to 200. I don't remember the exact number, but when you're looking to do some AFK prayer later on, these are 100% worth picking up. And actually, they're worth a decent amount of GP as well, surprisingly. 3.8K. It's not bad for a single drop. And then, of course, your Lesser Demon Champion Scroll at 1 in 5K. And again, we're not doing Catacombs or Wilderness, so I'm not going to go over those, but the drops are basically the same, but the armor is better. And from the Catacombs, you can get your totems. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at how much GP that we actually got. So the amount of GP that we made was 6.5 mil. Now again, before you go ahead and close the video, that is also including the Vile Ashes, which count for 4.35 mil, which you may or may not want to take off because you may or may not be picking all those up. I highly doubt you would. Again, 6.5 mil, but we're going to go ahead and toggle off the ashes because you'll either be bringing an Ash Sanctifier or just won't be running around and picking those up. Then we have ensouled Demon Head, Rune Med Helms. Again, Rune Med Helms, great for alching. Same thing with the mithril armor as well. Great for alching. The runes are great stackable. 2.9K chaos runes, almost 26K fire runes, 462 death runes, your steel skimmy, your steel helm, which again, you're probably not going to pick up, and your gold ore, which again, probably not going to pick up. So I'm going to go ahead and toggle those items as well. And that brings us to 2.1 mil, which is still really good. I'm not even going to worry about taking out the jugs of wine or the chaos talismans. They're not worth a lot, so I'm going to keep the rest of these items in because again, they're not really worth it. But 2.1 mil, but it did take me 6,437 kills. It actually made me miss an upload. I normally upload every other day, but I was getting trolled. I went over drop rate, and that's what I get for only going over drop rates on goblins. And this is my last one, so of course I go over drop rate, because why wouldn't I? Overall, it was a fun task. It was nice in AFK. I went through a stupid amount of amethyst starts, which is why you see me in my mining gear, because I'm working on getting some of those back. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have the Lesser Demon Scroll, and if you need any help with getting the Lesser Demon Scroll or any of the other champion scrolls, or defeating any of the champions for the Championscape, make sure you check out my channel. All the videos are out now, with exception to the very last boss, which will come out in a couple days. So that's it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, would you come outside? Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old, same old, same. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk.